I'm back with another video, and this time I'm going through the steps of burning and preparing a screen and setting it up on press. I'm using my HBE 16x20 exposure unit that I purchased a few months ago, and I didn't really like the registration system that it came with, so I'm using the one from my old U-Do. I'm using the registration marks to place the transparency in the correct spot so that I can tape it to the screen. Somehow, that bottom piece of tape didn't stick, so I just made sure that everything was straight using the top piece of tape as a guide and put more pressure on the bottom tape until it adhered to the screen. Since I've been using this exposure unit, I cut down my exposure time to less than half of what it used to be. Everything is ready to go, so now I simultaneously turn on my exposure unit and hit start on the timer. I probably didn't need to use the books because the exposure unit lid is pretty heavy by itself, but I don't think it hurt anything. Now, on to the washout booth. First, I'll spray both sides of the screen using water from my garden hose. If you look closely, you can see the image showing up in the screen. I switched to the jet sprayer. Now the unexposed emulsion washes right out of the screen. I still haven't installed a backlight onto my washout booth, so I have to hold it up to the light to check the stencil. There are a few areas with particles left, so I use my fingers to rub them loose and spray them out with the hose. I use the paper towel to wipe away a little of the remaining emulsion particles and some of the excess water to cut down on drips as I head to dry the screen. I place the screen in the rack, turn on the fan, and wait for it to dry. Now that the screen is dry, I remove it and take it to my press. If you want to see what happens next, be sure to subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.